Phosphorus. Phosphate in the blood is absorbed from dietary sources, released from cells, or released from bone. Regulation occurs by reabsorption or excretion by the kidneys. The most important regulatory hormone is PTH, which increases renal excretion of phosphate. Vitamin D regulates phosphate by causing intestinal absorption and renal reabsorption. Hyperphosphatemia is caused by renal failure, hypoparathyroidism, neoplastic diseases, lymphoblastic leukemia, and intense exercise. Hypophosphatemia is caused by diabetic ketoacidosis, hyperparathyroidism, asthma, alcoholism, and malabsorption syndrome. When aminonaphthol sulfonic acid is used to reduce the complex, a colored product is formed and read at 600 to 700 nanometers. Phosphomolybdenum, magnesium plus electrons. Reference range for adults, 2.5 to 4.5 milligrams per deciliter. Sources of error include hemolysis, lipemia, icterus, and you cannot use oxalate, citrate, or EDTA anticoagulants. The phosphomolybdate complex, which is colorless, is read at 340 nanometers. Magnesium, often overlooked, is actually a vital mineral for our bodies. It plays a crucial role in over 300 enzymatic reactions, including energy production, protein synthesis, and muscle function. Without enough magnesium, our bodies simply can't function properly. So, let's dive deeper into understanding why magnesium is so important and how we can ensure we're getting enough of it in our diet. Magnesium exists in plasma in three forms: 55% free, ionized, 30% bound to protein, and 15% complexed. It is the free form of magnesium that is biologically active. The magnesium level is regulated by the kidneys through reabsorption and excretion. Parathyroid hormone, or PTH, enhances reabsorption by the kidneys and intestinal absorption. Hypermagnesemia is caused by renal failure and excess antacids. Hypomagnesemia is caused by gastrointestinal disorders, renal diseases, hyperparathyroidism, which leads to hypercalcemia. Certain drugs like diuretic therapy, cardiac glycosides, cisplatin and cyclosporine, diabetes mellitus with glycosuria, and alcoholism due to dietary deficiency. The reference range for adults is 1.7 to 2.4 milligrams per deciliter. Methods used to measure total serum magnesium include Calmagite, methylthermal blue, and atomic absorption spectrophotometry, which is the reference method. To measure free, ionized serum magnesium, an ion-selective electrode is used. Sources of error include hemolysis, and you cannot use oxalate, citrate, or ETA. Percent transferrin saturation is a calculated value that represents the amount of iron that transferrin is capable of binding. You calculate it using serum iron and total iron binding capacity, or TIBC. The formula is percent transferrin saturation equals serum iron in micrograms per deciliter plus TIBC in nanograms per deciliter, multiplied by 100%. The reference ranges are as follows. Serum iron is 45 to 160 micrograms per deciliter, TIBC is 250 to 425 picograms per deciliter, and percent saturation is 15 to 55%.